Hello everyone, thank you so much for clicking on this video. Today I will tell you all about the things that I got at the Dutch pen show. For the people that don't know me or just found this video, my name is Zoibu, I'm a mixed media artist from the Netherlands, and today I just want to share you not my new hobby, but some things that I bought at the Dutch pen show. It will be non-scripted, I will just tell you all about the things that I got, and we'll just slowly get through all the things. I got a lot, so I will just tell you first and forehand that I got a lot of things. You don't have to spend so much on a pen show, but it might be a lot of fun to do so. For me, I do these kinds of big spendings around once a year, so I just love to share you all what I got. A little other shout out, my friend Emma made this and I thought it would fit the vibe for today. But before we start, I just wanted to show you this card. I made this specifically for the Dutch pen show, for the Netherlands Pen Club. There's some more info on the back. And I basically made this because I was doing a lot with art and with inks and with other things. And I just wanted to make something real special to give to people at the Dutch pen show. So what I did is I created this card. I did some digital magic on like the sparkle and added this fountain pen in here. Just made the card whole. What I want to do, maybe I will share it in this video, maybe it will be in another video, and there I will share how I actually created this. I think that will be a lot of fun, and I will show you how you can make cool things with watercolors as well. But for now, let's get into all the stuff. Okay, so let's just start with all the things that I got here. I have a few different things that I want to share with you. First and foremost, I want to tell you guys about these inks. You could make your own custom inks by, let me check, Tono Lims. And I want to show you my own custom color. I also got a color from a friend of mine, how do you say that? A girlfriend of mine. And she was like, or I was like, hey, we got two of the same bottles. Do you want to trade a bottle with me? So I got one from her. You can see she wrote her name. Let me check. Here. So it says Henri from Henriette. And she gave this one to me. Mine doesn't have a name, but I made this. So I will just show you the swatch. And then you can say which one you like the most. Please put that down below because I'm really intrigued to hear if you like hers better or mine. I think they're both really pretty. And I'm very happy I made my own. But yeah. I will start with the pens and then I will continue to the inks. And I will try to do the swatching as well and show it in this video. If not, I will put it down here if I do it in this video or if it will be in the second video. Alright, let's get started once more. But first I want to show you these swatches. No, we will do that later. I made a little list of most of the pens that I got. I took this little booklet with me and I will just share you guys what I got from in here. So let's do that. Okay, you didn't see anything of it, but I had some technical difficulties. But I believe we are now all back and I'm a little bit more calmed down. The first pen that I want to show you is this Moonman R1. This is a brass pen. Looks like this. It has a little bit of a logo on top. And it comes with an iridium point. I believe this is a fine or medium. But she changed the nibs. I got this second hand from someone. And she was very kind to exchange the nib because it has originally had a Fude nib. So the one that is, if you have a nib, it kind of points up. And I wanted a normal size nib because I will probably just use that more. So that's the first one that I got. Then the second one that I got is this one. I bought this second hand from a friend of mine. Just the same as this one, but now it's a different friend. And she sold this Nahvalur. This is a Nahvalur Original Plus with the name Melacara Purple. And this one has a broad nib. I already inked it and I will show you you can kind of see it already here. But it's inked with a sailor ink named Data Gokoro. Yeah. I must say, I had a Nahvalur pen in the past and it didn't write too nicely. Oh, I need to... Do you see that? Some ink. Let me clean that up real quick. I believe I have my... Yeah, I have it right here. Let's get some of these cotton rounds. to clean it up a little bit. I did drop my pen case at the Dutch pen show. So let me just clean this up. We'll use the other one dipped in a little bit of water so I can just get most of it out of there. Don't really mind that it might be a little bit too messy. You can already see it will stain my hands. I think that will just really tell you about all the things that I've done at the Dutch pen show. Because there I also got inky fingers, so it's not a new thing. I just got a, how do you say this, paper towel. Go in there, clean it up a little bit. I mean, not the most difficult thing to do, but it helps with keeping your pens a little less messy. But yeah, the Nahvalur pen, very pretty. I like the swirls. And what I found funny, or what I liked, is that when there's ink in here, you can see it actually has some redness in there. You can see how here the swirls are truly purple. You can see when there's purple ink in here, or when it's filled with a darker ink, only the reddish kind of tones remain, even though the swirl itself is purple. So yeah, that's the Nahvalur pen that I got. Then I have two more pens right here. This one is the Sheaffer, let me read it, VFM Coffee Edition with a fine point. I got this from a workshop. The workshop was called Coffee Journaling, and this pen really fits the theme. I will show you later what I've made in the coffee journal. Oh, another stain. Oh, in a heart. Oh, that really matches with a pen that I will show you in a little bit. But this is what it looks like. It has a fine point. The color is bronze-like. So I think it's very fitting with a pen, and I like that I got this from the workshop. Then we have a very nice Kaweco Sport. This is the Kaweco AL Sport in the color Passion. Maybe you can read it as well. It says Fonto Plumo. That is the store that custom created this one together with the Kaweco company. The color is called Passion, and you might guess why, because it's like a bright orange color. I originally got it with a double broad point. You can also read that right there, very tiny. But this one actually has a nib grind. This nib grind is made by Leonardo from Dutch Pen. And he actually started this just a little while ago, and I asked him immediately, like, hey, can you make one with a cursive italic, if I read it correctly for my notes, a cursive italic, because I really want to try that out. And he said, of course, I will make one for you. You can buy it from me at the Dutch Pen Show. So that's what I did, and I will show you a little writing sample later. But I love this one. Oh, and I love the way it sounds and how it looks and how I throw it everywhere. But it's just a very beautiful pen. The only thing that I want to share with you guys is that I'm left-handed. So it's very fun to just see the pen laying around like this. And then when you put the cap on here, and then you will hold it again, it will always say it upside down. So this is ideal for people who want to know what kind of pen it is, because it will always show it to the other people, but not yourself. So that's usually with most of pens that have like a brand on them. It will always be upside down if you have the pen, how do you say that, posted. For the people that don't know what posted means, it basically means when you have your pen, the Kaweco Sports are usually more tiny than a usual pen. You can put it on here, and it's called, oh, I write with my pen posted. That's what it means. Okay, or means. Next pen. We have a few more left. Let me see. I will do these two last, so we have this one. To the Dutch Pen Show, I went there for 2 days. And I remember on Saturday there was a lovely lady who was writing with this pen. They were talking about it. I started chatting with them. And I said, I just bought this Pilot Custom 823 or 823. And I started writing with it. And I totally understand why she got it. Because this one wrote so well. And I could not believe it. Because I remember people talking about it on the Netherlands Pen Club Discord. And they were telling us, or just telling everyone, this writes so well. If you have this one, you don't need another pen. And they were right. And I didn't believe it. But since I already bought this pen, and this pen, and this pen, I was like, do I need one more? So I splurged. I got to try out their medium point. And then I got myself a broad point. And it's just, if it zooms in a little bit, it's such a beautiful light brown color. And then I added a brown ink as well. and it's just beautiful. And then I got a little tip, because I didn't know this. Because this is a specific type filler, what you need to do, you need to screw this loose, and then you push this all, you put it in the ink pot, you push it all down, and then it will kind of, and then all the ink will slowly go in here. You can see I only filled it halfway, but what this means, I do not believe I believe it's a vacuum filter, because you create the vacuum to put it in there. But if you want to write with this, you need to kind of carefully here, let me try, make it a little bit more loose, so the ink will flow back into the pen again. Because if you have it all closed, it will probably not write as well. So that's a little tip that I didn't notice before until Leonard from Dutch Pen, who was also at the Appelboom stand, told me this. So good to know if you want to buy this pen. It's a very important little tidbit. Okay, then for these two, I want to show you this one first because it matches the heart right now. This is a custom pen. It's from the same seller that sold me this one from the Discord. It is a Walltown Violette Abalone gloss Catsburg pen, and I have a B-nib in it. So this is what it looks like, and I just don't know, or I do know, I just fell in love with this pen. It is such a stunning color. You can see how it changes in the light, and it's just so pretty, so pretty. And she was bringing this with her on the second day of the Dutch Pen Show, and I was like, yeah, just get me that one. I will find you. We will meet each other, and then I could purchase this from her. And there's also a little heart on here. So, I mean, that's so unique, especially with resin pens. Each one is a little different, and this one has a little surprise. So I really like that. What I did is, since this one came without a nib, and I really wanted a broad nib, I got one from a local seller. This seller was also selling his resin pens. If I remember or figure out the name, I will put it somewhere here so you will know. If not, it's either in the caption or I truly forgot, and I'm sorry about that. But he was really kind to give me one of his broad nibs to put into this pen, and it writes like a dream. So I'm very happy with this color combo, and it's truly a unique pen that I love. So yeah, that one. And then for the final pen that I got, it is this one. It has a very long name, so let me get up my breath and let me say it all in one go. This is the Leonardo Momento Zero Grande 2.0, The Power of Flower, Dalia, Eveline, with a medium nib. So I was eyeing this pen for like half a year, maybe longer, maybe shorter. When this was announced, I was just so amazed. I can't even find the words. I was just thinking about it and thinking that I really wanted this pen. So what I've done, Fonto Plumo, the same makers or the same collab makers from this pen. Fonto Plumo is a store, so the same people from this store also sold this pen, and they had two in their. They were selling two of them. They had two with them to the show, and what I noticed is that I really liked this part, like the cap of one pen, and I like the body of the other pen. So I held them for like a few minutes, twisting and turning them around, which one do I like better. And I came to the conclusion that I like this more darker cap. As you can see, with all those dark black swirls, and then with the green, the pink, the blue, all those beautiful colors. And then with the more slightly lighter body. And you wouldn't even say that these are two totally different parts. But I asked the seller, his name was Frank, if I could mix and match them around. So that's what I did. So now I have a pen with, you cannot even tell me that these are not meant to be together. But what I love is that it actually has some kind of gradient from dark to light. Very pretty with a rose gold trim, the cap, all details. A very beautiful pen, also very expensive. But since I bought it there live at the pen show, it was a little bit cheaper than online. So for me, I saved for this pen. I splurged for this pen. These one, let me check, this one and this one were little surprises. This was a gift. There was one more pen. Oh, I totally forgot it. Oh, I have it right here. Let me show that later. Totally surprises, but I love them so much. And this is truly a beautiful pen. I'm trying to figure out if they also sell the nib separately somewhere. I believe they do, like different pen stores. And then I will save for a broader nib. Because I do like medium points, but broad nibs, they just write the best for me. So that's what I will keep my eyes open for. So this is the... Okay, wait, let me just put this back. So what do we have here? We have the Pilot Custom with Taccia Tsuchi ink. That's this one, the brown one. The Leonardo Momento Zero Grande pen with the Dutch Moorlands inks from Dominant Industry. I got this one from a friend, also from the Netherlands Pen Club. And she was just bringing this one away. Because before it was discolored, it was a beautiful, more reddish color. And then it turned blue with some very faint, you can barely see it, but some very faint shimmer. So it has some kind of gold shimmer, and I thought that would fit this pen. Then we have the Walltown pen, so this one, and I put an ink sample from inksample.nl in here, and it is the Birmingham Pen Company Antique Aubergine. And I thought it's kind of a nice match, like the grayish, especially the top here, not so much the bottom. But I thought this would fit. So nice. Let me see. What do we have more? The Kaweco with the cursive italic nib. This has a beautiful ink that I did not write down, but this is the ink that I bought at the Dutch Pen Show. It's called Dragon King from Shanghai Stationery. I'll show it a little bit later. The Nahvalur Melacara purple with Sailor Date Aoguro. This ink is so fun because it actually changes in the light. So when you're writing it down, it looks blue, and then when it dries up, it will be a more purple color. And then almost last but not least, the Sheaffer Coffee Edition with Diamine Burnt Sienna. I got this at the Dutch Pen Show goodie bag, but since I already have enough diamine inks, I put this in this pen, and then I brought the ink itself to the Karma table. Yes, and then of course we have the Moonman one, and then the final thing that I want to show is this pen from Germany. We got this by another different workshop, and it's the Black Forest pen. It looks like this. It's a metal body pen, very sleek. It says it on the cap. You cannot read that, but you just have to believe me that it says Black Forest, made in Germany. And then this is a twist cap with a iridium point on there. It's like the same kind of size as a Kaweco pen. I was wrong. This one is bigger, but you can see it's quite a small nib compared to the other ones that I have. So yeah, we got this one, and I'm really happy with it, and I cannot wait to use it. It's a nice pocket size, and because it's metal, it's a little bit heavier, but still very fun to enjoy. I will put it in here so we can enjoy it. I think that is the part of the pens that I want to show you. So let's continue to the inks. Ooh. These two inks. I said it a little bit at the beginning. I believe I didn't cut it out. If so, I will say it again. You could do your own, make your own ink station. So you could say, hey, this is like the color I want. Can you make it for me? And they did. And Henriette was someone that also did this. And I said, hey, do you want to trade colors? Because I saw hers and it was really pretty. So you're probably wondering what I made. Now, that's a very good question. But before I show you that, I want to tell you the story about this ink. I saw them on Saturday. Then I wrote my name down at their thing to be like, okay, I will be here tomorrow at 10:40 in the morning. But then I noticed later that the Dutch Pen Show didn't even open at the time. They opened at 11. So I went back and I said, hey, do you still have a place somewhere available? And they said, let's try. We have a break then, but you can come then. You can do your ink making thing then. That was around 1 o'clock, something around that time. And then I came too late. I forgot my appointment, so I went back, I rushed in and I was like, I'm so sorry once more that I forgot it. So what they said was like, okay, no problem, it can happen, but what we're gonna do, you're just gonna say what kind of ink you want and he's gonna make it real quick. So I said, just yellowish orange, and he was like googling, like, what do you want, do you have a picture? I of course became super unprepared, literally one of the worst customers you can get, completely clueless, slightly sweaty because it was very hot in there. And be like, yellowish green, give me yellowish green. So he searched for a picture and then he did some swatching, and this was the first one he made. He said, and then I said, can you make it a little bit more yellowish? And then he did, and that was the color. And I said, I really like the separating properties, so you have dual shading, and that's what I made. This is a little tiny swatch of the Henriette color or the Henri color. So that's what I traded. So I got one of mine and one of hers, and then the swatch itself looks like this. Let me see. It's in the back of my swatch book somewhere. These two. It is so fun to see how these colors behave in different light. Because this might look a little bit more orange, but you can see this one almost looks greenish, while this one has that really cool yellow. And she specifically wanted a color to match with her new fountain pen. And she had like an off yellowish pen to put this ink in. And I like that this is a little bit more light, a little bit more different, and it's still a color that I would like to use. And mine, of course, beautiful, stunning. Never seen such a beautiful color in my life. It is a green. You can't go back, or you can't go wrong with green. So that's what I really like. Alright, those are those two. I haven't swatched all the inks, unfortunately. I really think I will do that in the next video. Because otherwise this one will either be too long to edit, or I get bored making it and then I will never upload it. So for now, those are the swatches that you will see. I have a few more swatches that I will show you. Let me just show them real quick. And after that it will be a different video. So I will swatch these ones again, but not now. So let me just show you what I got. These are all Colorverse inks, and if you never heard of Colorverse, they are a brand not really native to Europe at all. I believe they're from Korea or Japan. Let me check real quick. Oh god, made in Korea. These are Korean inks. And what did I do? Okay. But what I did is I bought a bunch of these, because the seller is originally from Korea, but he was now selling here at the Dutch Pen Show, and he has his store in Germany. So where I wanted to go with this story is that he was selling these, but there was one unfortunate thing that happened with my inks. You will not see it here, or will it? Yeah, it is in this bottle. I will show it to you. It's very, very sad. There's also one missing, I will tell you about it later. But what happened is, these were all sealed when he took it with him. But this is what happened with the bottle. It broke. I don't know if you can see it. It's barely visible there. And you can see it will get everywhere on my hands, and I almost dropped it there. But this broke. And when I came home, I just saw that it had broken. But I want to tell you guys that I got the ink contact information of the seller itself, and he said, no! Then he said like, oh, send me a message and we will... No, it got on the floor. Wait, let me clean it real quick. Let me do that. Okay, we're back. I kind of cleaned off the bottle, but now you know, like, hey, what happened there? The seller was very kind. So he will offer me not a refund, because I still wanted this ink. So he will resend this ink, and when I have it, I will share it later. I think that's the best thing to do. But then the other thing that I wanted to share is there are usually 2 bottles in here. Now you only see one. What I did at the Dutch Pen Show is that there were quite a few people, especially at the end of Sunday when I bought all these big packets of ink. Especially the one with like a brown and a brown logo. So this one has 2 of the same logo. it means you get a small bottle of this color and a big bottle. So what I did is I picked up a bunch of the single colored ones, like this one. This is just 2 bottles of the dark energy ink. And what I asked is, I asked like 2 people, like, hey, do you wanna trade with me? Then we trade the small bottles. You keep the big bottle that you like so much, but we will trade the smaller bottle. And now I have a bunch of smaller ones that have a different name. So it's not the original anymore, but it's more colors for me to use. So I got quite a few. So this is what a small bottle looks like. Let me get the big bottle. And this is what the big bottle looks like. I think they are very fun, but they are a little bit difficult to put next to each other. They do just stand on their own like this. So it does work, but for pretty pictures I wanted to like put them like this, but that didn't work. So yeah, I really enjoy the fun packaging of Colorverse. I'm happy I got the help I needed from the person that was selling. Sorry, let me check who it was again. I will give him a little shout out. This is someone from Taunus. Taunus Inks is a seller from Germany. Originally he came from Korea, so that's why he's selling Korean inks as well. But I want to give him a thumbs up for his good service and his quick reaction to telling the Dutch Pen Show that I had a faulty bottle. So I emailed Dutch Pen Show, they sent my information to him, and he answered really quickly. So I look forward to the new ink that I get, and then the other colors that might be sent as well, because I asked him like, hey, if you have more colors, please send me your catalog so I can order a few more from you. So to be continued, work in progress, still working on it. You will hear more soon. That's basically what I wanted to say. So yeah, the colors that I got from Colorverse are the ones up here. What I really like about Colorverse is that they are really great inks, truly wonderful, fun inks. But they can be quite expensive here in the Netherlands or in Europe, I believe, just a little bit more expensive than I would usually pay. But on Dutch Pen Show, he had a really great deal, so I went and got a bunch of them. So you can see these ones, these were a set, this was a set, and these were all separate. And then this one I found really interesting because it almost looks, I never had this with any other color, it sheens like green. Greenish blue, grey. Usually it sheens like a little bit gold. If you're wondering what sheening means, it's basically like the film that develops on top. It's not like wet or anything, but it's like all the components with the air or whatever. I do not know what I'm saying. If you want to know what sheening means, search it up. Thank you. I don't know. I'm just yapping. Okay, let's continue. But either way, it will make it appear that it has some like shine on top. And I never had that happen with like a brown color like this. And then you see the sheen. And it's like gray. It's like blue. What is happening? This is a very beautiful yellowish color. This surprised me because when you saw the little bottle right now, it was gray. And this is like purpley almost. This is more blue. I normally never really buy blues because it's my least used color. But these ones, oh, so pretty. Very pretty. Got a bunch of them. I look forward to use them in my pens. These are the only ones I've swatched right now because I did that yesterday. So that's what you get. More swatching later. So yeah, these were the boxes. Very pretty, very pretty. Ooh, very, you really pay also for the packaging. Just a good time. Here's another one. Let me show you. This is the one with like two different colors. So this is like the big bottle. Oh, this is the brown ink again. No, it's everywhere. Doesn't matter. It's packaging. This is the ginkgo tree, and then with golden leaves at the bottom. And it also says like, hey, this is two bottles. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, that was Colorverse inks. Now we continue to the new, or the other inks that I've gotten. I hope you are just as excited as I am. to share this with you. Let me get my thing back. Okay, put this booklet away. Also, a fun thing that I got is this Leugtrum booklet with Zoibu engraved on it. This was by the Akkerman stand. So this was pretty fun to do, a little segue there. Then for the other inks, let me start with this brand, Taccia. I got quite a few. As you can see, I started with 3. I started with these 3. And I heard from a friend from the Discord, like, hey, these are very bang for your buck, especially for the Dutch pen show price for $8.50. Normally these are quite a bit more expensive, I believe. And now it was just very nice that they were right in front of me. I could get the colors that I wanted. So these are the first 3 that I got, and then I got 2 more. I do have swatches of those colors, so let me at least go back to 3 of them. This one is filled in my Pilot Custom pen, and these 2 are not in any pen right now. But I got this ink, or these inks, because I tried this one in a sample. If you've never tried any samples in your life, it's a great way to just try out inks and try out different colors. And you might figure out if you like it or not. So I think that's a great way. And I got this one as a gift from the Secret Santa. And I just really like it. But I think from all these 3, I like this one the most. Yes. And I look forward to swatching these 2. So yeah, that's Taccia. Booklet closed. These will be gone. I will take them away for you. And then we go to the next one. We'll put them in my box for safekeeping. And then we have next brand. These ones. Shanghai Stationery. These are such beautiful inks. These are not my only Shanghai Stationery inks. These are actually one of the first brands that I put into my sketchbook or in my booklet of ink swatches. As you can see, there's one with shimmer, the Urban Skyline by Jing, and that's actually one of my favorite colors. Another fun fact is these 2 colors I have used into this card. So it's really fun to use Dutch-made colors for a Netherlands Pen Club card. This background color is from Journal This. Journal This is a Dutch online webshop, so it's all kind of mixed together. Hang Pu is for the clothing, Fairy Dress is for the face and for the hands, and a little bit of everything. I believe I also used it a bit in the sky. And there's also some digital magic, of course, happening here, with the overpainting and the eye shine, that kind of things. But this here, all unedited. All there, unedited. I just added a little bit more details with some fun brush. This is all just the ink itself. Here as well, and I just drew something on top. Yeah, so that was a little fun thing to tell you guys. I really like their ink. So I started talking with them, and I said, oh, I'm such a big fan. Also what I said before about the journaling workshop. I believe I talked about the coffee journaling, but there was also an ink tiles workshop. And for that workshop we got 3 different colors. And I would just show you the package. You can see this was all nicely closed. It actually had more protection. But you can see on the front what colors you would get. And then if you open this, truly a very fun and nice experience. And also how this box is made. Just wonderful. I had a lot of fun with this. And then for the workshop we got 3 different little glass bottles. So the Emperor, Imperial Post, and the new color Gaizu, yeah. So this is a purple. What I also like is that their labels are also kind of real paper with a real swatch on here. So it's not just printed on top. I think that's a really important detail. Especially since they are a small business, this is what counts, because I can truly see this is the color ink that I will get. even if I open the box, these 3 colors are exactly the ones that we have gotten. Then I have 3 more boxes, very fun. I bought these 2 on the first day, this one on the second day of the Dutch pen show. And these are all shimmer colors, so this will be a little bit of a challenge to open and close. So there we go. This is the Venom Viper. It has, you cannot really see it, but it has subtle shimmer. And this is how you open it. You get the flap, open it like this. Woohoo. Then we have a little separate part, and then we have the bottle. And this is what it looks like, and that is the shimmer. I just really love their ink. I look forward to swatching this. Shanghai Stationery are from 2 people from the Netherlands, or at least live in the Netherlands, and the kind gentleman who helped me with this ink, he was like, I use this in my work pen, and it's very fun. He works at an IT company or somewhere else, and they were surprised that he used this color. But he said even in a fine pen, it worked really well, and you could even see the shimmer. So for me, that was a good sign. So thumbs up there. And I'm even talking with them like, hey, can we like do something together? Can I make some art? Especially since I made the card already with their ink. So I look forward to see where that will go. And if I know more, I will share it with you guys. So to be continued on that part. But this is what the bottles look like. Let me put it back together. There we go. I needed to do it in silence, because otherwise it would be too difficult. I also told them, because I saw these in stores, and I told them like, hey, maybe you can cut out the circle itself, because if you see how muted the color becomes, like this, I would have no idea that this is a shimmer ink. This one as well. So I hope they will take that into consideration, like, hey, maybe cut out a circle, or maybe a square, or maybe something that this is readable. Because I do like this, because it feels luxurious, and you will know for certain that it will stay together and it will not go anywhere. But it kind of distracts the main point, because now you would not know what the color is, especially because you cannot read it. So I told them that, and I hope maybe changes will come soon, and maybe not. And that's also, both of them are okay. So let me show you the Red Crown Crane. Love that name. This is a beautiful red with, what kind of, I believe it's purplish. Let me open this one up as well. Nice box ASMR. Oh, there you can see. It's like grayish, greenish, purplish. Maybe it's a duo shade. Or maybe it's just red, bluish. I think it's like grayish. I mean, you see it on the screen. That's the color. If you have a better color to explain it, I believe grayish, muted, some kind of mixture would be the right name for it. So yeah, that color, Red Crown Crane, is one that I got. There we go. Oh, I forgot the insert for protection. Get a little bit more quick with closing this bottle now. And then the final one is the Dragon King. And the Dragon King I already inked into this Kaweco pen, because I thought this was a great little mix. So let me open this up. Oh, they also have information on here. I didn't notice. Let me check. Ooh, caution. Do not use for any other than writing purposes. Do not drink this, guys. And also do not put it in your eye. So it is a bright yellow with gold. Very stunning color. Love to write with it. It's very nice in writing as well. It's just fun. It's just a lot of fun. I enjoy it a lot. Dragon King. And they wrote the name. Just how do you say that? They wrote their name. but they wrote this themselves. Ah, sorry. So that's pretty cool. I like that. Gives it a more elegant touch. This one has that as well, so you get their own name. I see it maybe in this. Maybe they forgot it in a new bottle. I do not know. But it's in the bottle itself, so it's okay. But these are the Shanghai Stationery colors that I got. Here's the final box. So what you can do there is you can buy smaller bottles and then you will get it like this. Or you will get the big bottles and they will be like this. Very nice. I enjoy them a lot. Highly recommend them. If you are from the Netherlands, check them out. They also just sell from online. So check them out. I recommend them. They are very good. And I just enjoy them. I want to share the joy. Okay. We have some more things to go through, so let's continue, shall we? Let me get these small bottles first. This is another brand that I really enjoy. It's called Wearingle. It's from Korea as well. And just what I told you guys before, I also just really like shimmer colors. So this one has shimmer, this one has shimmer, this one has shimmer. This one, let me check. Let me open it up. I believe these two down here don't have shimmer. So this is a dark red. And all the other ones look different. They also come with a little information card, so you are able to read what the Pantone color mixture is. I just think it's fun if you put it in your journal. Usually I will keep them in the bottle because I do not really use that. So yeah, I bought a dark red. That's this one. So very nice. This one is called Human Problem by Kang Kyung-ae. They're like based on famous authors, so it's based on a book. Don Quixote. This is more of a muted red. I saw it on YouTube before, and I thought, hey, this could be a color that I like. Here's the color swatch, more purplish, reddish. Pretty cool, pretty nice. Swatch coming soon. I got this one and this one at a stand for 50% off. So these were not planned. And this one was also not planned. These two were, because I got this in a sample and I could just not get enough of it. I wanted more of this color, so I'm happy I got it now. Sangyang Wie. Yeah. By Yisang. Very beautiful ink with shimmer. So let me open this one. Here it almost looked like it's a very dark blue with shimmer. But when I wrote with this, I did put it in this pen before. But when I put it in the thing, it was more bluish than grayish. So, and it has some light blue shimmer. From the Wearingle inks, I feel like they are a little bit more heavy than the Shanghai Stationery shimmer, because you can just see it takes a little while longer before it's all like incorporated nicely. So that takes a little bit, but if you do it and you shake it well, it works. Also, if you put shimmer ink into a pen, sometimes just help it with like holding it a bit and rolling it around, it will help with the shimmer, so your pens won't get clogged. But I must say, even with Wearingle inks, I never had a problem with that, so be careful. Also a good thing to know if you are looking for newer Wearingle boxes, they usually have, if it's shimmer, you can see it by the way it is embossed. So if you have normal bottles with no shimmer, this will not be shiny. So here you can see, because the thing is shiny, it means this has some kind of silver glitter into a blue base. So I think that's a really fun thing to try and remember. I will show you with this one as well. I believe this one has a gold glitter, so the text would be golden. There we go. Golden letters, golden shimmer. So that's how you know. If you ever see them like on a row, this one has shimmer. If you want to see it in one go. Also very sturdy bottles, not going anywhere. Okay, this one should be the same. Yeah, here you see silver letters or silver lettering with shimmer. Okay, maybe they only have this in gold or in silver, but at least you know if it's embossed, it is shimmer. And let me show you for reals. I will pick a one with not shimmer ink, and this should be blank. Look at it. Do you see the difference? Very nice. So that's how you know that. I think it's a fun little thing to know. Maybe you can look at it next time you are in a store. And if you don't have open bottles, it will not say it on the front. Or yeah, it will say it on the front. So here you can see it says glistening. And if we have this one, it will not say anything. So keep that in mind when you're looking for inks. It is like world's smallest lettering, but if you can figure it out, you can figure that out. If that makes sense. That makes sense, I think. Okay, wearing gold inks done. Then I have a few more left, and these are just some that I got. Let me just get them. From different brands. So there we go. First things first. This is a Midori yellow ink, also for fountain pens. I got this in a goodie bag because I spent more than 100 euros at a specific place, and then they gave me like a few goodies, like a goodie bag full of some things, and this one came with a yellow ink. I probably will use this for drawing, otherwise I will give it away to the karma table next year, and that will also be okay. If you want to know what I mean by karma table, it is basically a thing at the Dutch pen show. That is, if you have some stuff that you don't really use anymore, you can put it there, and people who just started with the hobby or kids can just pick it up and try it. So that's this one. I also got this from someone from the Discord. This is one of the diamine, how do you say that? Diamine ink vent inks. There we go. And this is called Fortune's Gold, and it is a gold shimmer. A yellow ink with a gold shimmer. And I was like, yeah, I want to try that out. Then, 2 Pennonia inks. I will probably not really be able to pronounce this correctly. But this is 38 and this is 30. What is a nice little fun fact to know is that I believe this bottle will react in blue light. So if you are painting something, this will react in blue light. These will look even better than just these swatches. So be prepared. These are probably better than what you see here. I also I talked to this seller or this person behind Pennonia last year, and this year he got a kit and there's a second one on the way, so he's probably not making a bunch more inks, but I would love to stay in contact with him and maybe we can figure something out, or maybe I can think about making cool art or whatever, and maybe make a new ink come to life, because I love shimmer, but what I love even more is unique looking inks. So let's continue with that. This is I would say if you are longer in the fountain pen range or company or whatever, this is a bad boy. A lot of people have this. This is, I said the brand name before, I believe. Herban. I do not know. Jacques Herban. You know, it's there. You can see, that's the bottle. Or that's the box for the bottle. I open it at the bottom because it has like a nice seal and I didn't want to break that seal. This is the bottle. It is, it's even fun. This one also has the embossing with gold. This color is a turquoise color with a gold shimmer. This is also a color that sheens. What I told you guys before with the sheening, it will have like the base color is like turquoisey. Then it will have a reddish kind of sheen, so it will have a cool effect. And then because it also has shimmer, it's like golden shimmer. It's just a very nice combo. And I really wanted this bottle for a long while because first of all it looks so pretty, second of all it's just a nice classic. I think this would also make a great gift for someone who is in the fountain pen hobby. Maybe they will not really use it a lot. So I would ask them first, like, hey, do you even use shimmer inks? If they don't, maybe get a different one from this range. Because if you have these, let me check, like the classic bottles, they will have that wax seal. So this will just look really beautiful on a desk somewhere. So yeah, let me put it away. I hope you like the ASMR of me opening and closing boxes. There we go. Emerald de Sheaffer. Beautiful. Okay, we still have a few things left. These ones are Diamine Forever inks. I saw them at a German vendor and they were selling this one. I saw online that these are like permanent inks. Oh, I didn't even check the bottle. Permanent inks. So this one should not be moving when it's hit with water. So you can use this as when you're drawing as a line art brush or something. I do say that, maybe. Yeah. I believe it should not be moved with it should not be moved with water at all. So if you put this on, it should be permanent, it should be suitable for fountain pens, whatever color calligraphy, and it should not be moved. It should not be moving anywhere. Yeah, some more information. Very beautiful. These are from the United Kingdom, by the way. Diamine is such a good brand, especially if you are searching for inks more on the cheap, because they don't really go wrong. All of these might be a little bit more specialty or more expensive, but Diamine, if you have them around you, they have a lot of fun colors, even some with shimmer. Also can't go wrong. I like them. Also another color, a brown, a butterscotch. I just like the idea of writing with a permanent brown, because I just don't use a lot of blues and a black ink. So very nice. Looking forward to swatch this and use this. I believe those are all the inks. So let's get to the miscellaneous part while I clean this up. Okay, so I have some space left. Let me bring the big guns. These are from Misk store miscellaneous. I'll put the bottle of the bag down because I got quite a lot. There was first of all a goodie bag, and that was this paper, so I still want to use this paper for journaling. What I purchased is this mysterious box. It's going everywhere. You're probably like, how much can you hold at once? Quite a lot, but not everything. I believe I missed one more thing. There we go. Okay. What I purchased is a brass tag made in Japan. I got another booklet of the MD notebook. This one has a grid. This is the same one as this one, but then with different paper. I just like this one for taking notes. Very good paper. Then I have a lot of papers. I have their card. So you can see this is... oh, it's in Amsterdam. Nice. I didn't know that. This is their card. Or how you want to hold it. Very nice. So this is the store where I got it from, or the stand. And this was somewhere... oh yeah, they had their cards. And I also added a stamp of theirs. So I look forward to cutting this out and using it. This booklet was from the coffee journaling workshop. So let me just show you what it looks like. I'm sorry for the AI picture here. I'm not really that big in using AI stuff, but it was given for free and then I would like to use it. I got a craft paper journal and I was doing some light stuff. Of course, this is not my best journaling ever, but it was fun while it lasted. And here is my my special AI page, AI art page. So I I think it's fun that's on the back, so I don't have to look at it that much. Then for the important part, I got MD paper blanks. These are blanks, so not with any lines or any grids. And then also one with craft paper. And they will be going into this little booklet that I will unbox for you now. If you know what it is, nice. If you don't know what it is, I will tell you right now. This is called a traveler's notebook. It even comes with an extra string, so you can use that. And this is what the product looks like. This is in the color olive. Did I need one more of these? Probably not. But I really wanted to use them for D&D that I play with friends. I do have another one of these that I use for work. Let me get that one, and then we can compare how different these two look. Here we go. This is my work traveler's notebook. It has a different Kinbor planner in here. I can show you an empty page. Let me search for one. So this is what it looks like. What I did, I just put stickers for the dates, and I will leave the weekends blank for to-dos or any other things, because I use this for work, mainly work. Not work only, mainly work. And I also had some really fun little stickers with birds. I even lost one. Do you see that? Or not? Yeah, I did. I lost number 10. But a bunch of stickers to kind of hold by the dates. Because I work at a school, that means it is not like January till the end of... how do you say that? January till the end. But it is more a... August till July, or August till August, since that's the time I work. It has two charms. It has a Pandora charm from Game of Thrones. Not that I really particularly am such a fan of Game of Thrones, but I like to fidget with this because it's such a nice charm, and this is a different golden charm. But this is what I wanted to show you because I look forward to decorating this one with a bunch of charms related to my D&D character. This is what the inside looks like. We got one blank insert with normal paper, and then I can add a few more books to really build on this canvas. For now you can see, because it's real leather, it will get some scratches and it will change, get lighter or get darker over time. You can see the spine is also already a lighter color than the back and the front. And I just look forward to using this. So this is that part of the things that I bought. Let me just kind of put it all together and back down. And then because I purchased for more than 100 euros, I got some extra goodies. And one of those goodies was a washi calendar. So that's very cool, very artisanal. Then I got some special Midori paper. So I look forward to write stuff down on this. I just really enjoy the craftsmanship of this. Very beautiful flowers. Maybe write a really nice thank you letter for someone. That would be cool. I believe it's also some kind of washi paper. Do not know how much it holds on the fountain pen inks, but we will see. Then I also got some other things that I cannot see really now. But I got this lovely box, and in this box there are some things that I still had left to show you. So let me show you real quick. Oh, he fell down. Here we go. Okay, these are all ink samples. And before I show you all the ink samples, I forgot 2 more ink bottles that I got. I got this bottle from Pennonia from Henriette, the same person that I got the other ink from that I showed you earlier. She was like, oh, you probably like pink, so please check this one out. So I got this one. And then this was the special ink that is in this specific pen. In the... I already forgot the name. The Momento Zero... The Leonardo Momento Zero Grande... Blah, 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 blah. Pen. But since this one, it says it here, it's colored to grey, or for me it's colored to blue. And this is actually my first bottle of this ink, or from this brand, Dominant Industry. And this is what the bottle looks like. And then you can see the pinkish shimmer, pinkish pearlish shimmer in there. And especially next to this pen, I thought this was a really good match. So that's that little bottle there. Then what you see here are a few little other goodies that I got at the Dutch Pen Show. Let me close that up. First things first, I went to the alchemy stand, and I was giving some of those cards away that I showed you earlier, the cat card, and he was a really big fan of cats, so he really liked this one. He was like, here, just take this one with you, enjoy, thank you for the cards, you can try these colors. So these are 4 colors that I can try now, because these are in standard cartridges. And he just gave them oh wait, whoa, I didn't even open this, whoa. So you can see, really small samples of ink, so I do not even have to use a standard cartridge, it's just fun to use. Maybe I can use this for painting, I do not know, but I like the way this looks, really pretty. Then I have some inks from Ink Sample. There was actually 1 more or 2 more in here, but I already put that somewhere else. Because for the Dutch Pen Show, you if you went 2 days and you wanted to pay a little bit extra money, you could choose to have the gold pass specifically. And that one came with a goodie bag. And that goodie bag gave you 1 little chance to go to Ink Sample and to... I wrote it down here. Let me just do this. You could get your own one from the ink vent machine. But that was not the only thing. Ooh. Damn. Stop. No, don't fall. You could also just buy ink samples from them. But because from the goodie bag I got a bottle of ink from Robert Ulster, the special edition ink for this year, I didn't like the color. So what I said to her, because she's also a friend of mine, I said, hey, I will give you the bottle, can I get some ink samples, like, to trade? Because she will use those bottles of inks to make ink samples from. So I thought, hey, good deal, and she thought the same, especially since she mentioned that before. So what I did, I chose a bunch of colors to specifically match with this pen. So I really look forward to showing that off. I like that my hands are getting more ink stained, and more ink stained. Then some more from Henriette, and some from others. I got this corn earworm from Finland. Very nice person, very good artist as well. And she had made a big Birmingham pen company order, and she made a sample for me for this color. So I'm very grateful for that. A bunch of pinks and purples. And then I also got a different color, I believe also from Emma or from someone else. And that is the Blushing Mushroom ink. What I said before about the Karma table. There was a Karma table at the Dutch Pen Show, and basically you can put the stuff there that you no longer need. And when I was putting a lot of stuff on the table, there was a kind lady or a kind person there, and she was like, oh, let's just trade. I really like what you're doing here, maybe you will like these inks. So I got a Toffee Black, Edelstein Rose Quartz, then Sailor Sakura Moru. Then we have for your another color. Okuyama color, Orange Ludian, Golden Brown, and Marfani Turquoise. No, doesn't even matter what it all is, but I will sample, or I will swatch these in the future as well. But I really like that she was like, oh, then you take this with you. And I just really like the whole package. So I would say it was truly a lovely day at the Dutch Pen Show. I got a bunch of goodies. I got a bunch of pens, a bunch of other things. I'm just really happy that I went there. Here, in every shade a story. You can never have enough inks. This was also provided in the goodie bag, and I still have like the finalist of things in here. Just let me show you these, and then I will either go to swatching or it will be the next one. So I got these this washi tape also from the coffee workshop, and this one was specifically given by Journal Dis, the Dutch stationery brand. I got a little pen holder. You can put a pen in here, that's what it is. It's made from leather from Grande Leather Company. Then I have some more stickers that you could pick up. I picked up accidentally quite a lot more than I expected because they kind of stuck together. I believe there's one more here. Yeah, there we go. And then one with Dutch Pen Show, and then one or two with a little shell. So I look forward to use that in a journal. Then we also got an ink muddler. If you're wondering what do you do with an ink muddler, it is usually used to stir your inks with shimmer in them. Some people shake them, but you can also just stir it with a little stick. This one is more, maybe more easy because it's glass, so it's easier to clean. And it's just a really nice way. I also swatched ink with this. Let me show you. Here you can see I swatched this only with the ink muddle tool. So that's pretty cool, and I tried to mix two colors together. Then we also got a nice Swiss wood pencil. I will see what I will do with it. And then we also got a little pen keychain from this brand, Venture. And then the final thing that I got from the Karma table is a matte hop pen. This is basically a very nice ballpoint, no, not a gel-like pen. And you can use this in journaling and whatever. I like the color brown, so when I dropped everything off, I got this little pen because it was still left. And I like this one. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you like this. I hope you like everything that I've gotten. Please check the next video for all the ink swatching. Yeah. Then I will tell a little bit more about everything that I've done, because now it was mostly, well, it was fun and this is what I've gotten. Oops. But I hope you liked my very first video. Okay, bye!